Hello everybody and welcome back to my Toca Race Driver career mode. This video is just a little bit of a quick one to showcase some of the stuff that I've done offline between videos because I've been getting frustrated. We're having a quick look here through the tier progress to see what points we've had for DTM, V8 Supercars and the All-American Star Series. And we're going to go sign a contract with an AAS team here to try and do this. But basically after the last episode, it's been quite a while. This video and the one before will have gone up quite close together, but there was a good while between the two recordings, and I'd be getting so frustrated doing different championships several times, trying to get more points to progress the tiers. So I thought I'm just going to play this offline, grind away a little bit, and see what progress we can do. Decided to go in the All-American Star Series here to try and get some progress. This was actually my second attempt at it. I was getting frustrated and annoyed, so I thought let's go over to the V8 Supercars. With some good points on show here, we can maybe do that. Again, this was my second attempt at this. I've cut out the first one. We're at Phillip Island here for race 1, obviously. Got a really good start, up into second place, and everything kind of seemed promising. I felt like today I was going to make some progress and just do something. Little tag then into turn 2, and off we go into the gravel. Nice drift in the grass, but nah, just again, wasn't having it, got frustrated. So I thought, let's try DTM. I've been enjoying the DTM a little bit despite results not going my way. There was 36 points is our best tally in this championship so far, so this is a harder task than the American Series and the V8 Supercars. But third place is what we got here at Hockenheim in the opening race of the season. Our best result at Hockenheim in all the attempts we've had, so that was a promising start. And we kind of knew if we kept things up after that, we'd make some progress. Nürburgring being the next race. Again, wet. We've done this several times. We've had issues into turn 1, but again, pretty decent start like the V8 Supercars, and we're going into turn 1 in first place, overshooting it like we always do. But we've come back on, collected third place, and kept second place for ourselves, and just got the leader in front of us. Again, not a track we've had good results at in the past, so the opening 2 races in the DTM have been a stickler for us. But just like the race 1 at Hockenheim, we've got another podium looking here. We're in second place this time around. So race 1 and race 2, I think in previous attempts we'd maybe got 1 point or 2 points out of the maximum. I can't quite remember, but we're on 10 points at the moment here after 2 races, which is better than we could have hoped for. And I think this gave me a little bit of a false sense of security going into the next few races. Race 3 is Oschersleben, which is a race we've done well at, a track I actually really enjoy in this car. Again, not the best of starts here, but looking at that, we go right past a good handful of cars there up into 4th place, and with the way things were in the opening 2 races, we didn't see why we couldn't get a good result at Oschersleben as well. Fine away for 3rd place here though, trying to push the other mark out of the way, and managing to do so. And then we got the 2 cars in front of us. We've got our teammate here, quite liking the livery in this car actually, to be honest with you, but our teammate goes off, we managed to swoop past him, and then it's just 3 laps or 2.5 laps left to catch the leader on a track that we really do enjoy. Luckily for us, he goes off here, a little bit of contact, but we sneak up the inside and we're in the lead. So things are looking pretty good for us. 10 points out of the opening 2 races. If we get a win here, that's us on 20 points for the season so far, and round the last corner we're still in the lead, so that is 20 points on the board for us. So things are looking pretty rosy. And with the next race being Voodocoder, which is a race that we've won comfortably every single time, we didn't see why we couldn't hold this championship that we've got. So as you can see here, 20 points when I go through. Yep, 20 points there in the lead. Happy days. Voodocoder next. Didn't bother showing the start of Voodocoder. If anyone that's watched this series before and seen me in the DTM, we know this is an absolute walk over this race. So simple win. Another 20 points in the bag. Another 10 points in the bag, which brings us to 30 points. Now 36 is what we've got so far as our best ever attempt in this championship. So we have 2 races left to better 6 points. So I was feeling very confident going into Zandvoort, very confident going into this race. Although we've had issues in the past here, we've had a good race and some terrible ones. So I felt between this and the Hockenheim Long in the last race of the season, we would be able to beat our tally of 6 points and just make a little bit more progress. Not the best of starts, but we're into 5th, 4th place, so we're just fighting away here, and that's all we can try and do. Onto lap 2, they'll get absolutely smashed by the other Merc, and this is one of our worst corners in this championship. We always seem to take it way too fast, shoot ourselves in the foot. I think we were actually up in 3rd place at that point as well. We've just lost a handful of positions and we're down to 6th. So we just never... Well, we've had a good time at Zandvoort before, but recently it's been pretty dismal. Really dismal. And I'm afraid to say it only gets worse. So on the brakes, just the car doesn't stop. Going to the back of the Vauxhall there. So although we gained the place, we lost the place. We're down to 6th place. Lose another one there, car goes right into 7th. So yeah, not looking good, but we just want some points. Any points will help us. Get absolutely nailed once again, this time by the Red Astra. And we're still not doing ideal. We've managed to make that corner this time, thankfully. But we're still in 7th place on the last lap, and all we want is points. All we want is points. We look to go for a cheeky move here, but the grass on the inside is sticky. Who knew? So 9th place, not the greatest. A little bit of carnage up here. Those two cars a little bit slow. Got that box ahead of us again. Just we're not happy with them, so we're just sitting out wide. Doesn't matter. 7th place is all we're getting. However, this car, just I don't know. Start of the start finish straight just didn't seem to go anywhere. So we got 1 point. Not ideal. We wanted a lot more out of this race to make the next race a little bit easier, and that did not happen. So we're sitting on 31 points in this championship at the moment, which is enough to win the title, by the way. So we've won the title, but we wanted to get more than 36 points to make a little bit of progress, to progress up the tiers in the career progression. Not the greatest of starts, but we're going to ride the outside of a few cars here. Slightly tagged the back of the black mark there, and that's been sent over. Yeah, so that wasn't good. That was our fault entirely. And then coming into the first chicane now on the brakes, and we just don't stop. We struggle so much. The other car in front of us is gone. We're over. All sorts of carnage behind us. Wheel spinning on donuts. We're in 9th place, and yeah, it's not ideal to get more than 5 points out of this race. We have to win or come second, and that is not happening. In the back of my mind, however, we know that just finishing this championship might give us a 1D event, but we're still gonna fight though. We know that some of these races we can find pace out of nowhere, but yeah, not when you smash the wall like that and absolutely ruin your steering on the front of the car. So yeah, end of lap 1 here. We're 7th place, 6th place, fighting for the points. Go wide again here, not ideal. Losing another couple of places, and then coming into this last section as well, we get hit on this right-hander, and that sends us off for the last corner. And by this point, I've had enough. We're not going to get any points in this race, and my mindset is, like I said, we've won the championship, so if we just retire from the race and win the championship, we might luckily get a 1-day event at the end of this. We do win, however, like I said, win the championship, so that's some sort of silver lining. Our first 4 races were good enough to wrap this title up, basically. And like I said, the hope was just to see if we could get a 1-day event. We ended up winning by 1 point at the end over Tischler in 2nd place, and I just was desperate to get back to the menus, back to our inbox to see if we had a 1-day event, because any points there would be added bonus in progressing. But we didn't actually get any points, any event for that. We didn't get any bonus points here for the Power Racing tier. So despite all of this, we are where we were God knows how many championships ago. We've just not made any progress. No 1D events. So yeah, no such luck, but thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video, and hopefully we can make some more progress. See ya.